Hey everybody, I hope you're doing really well, and I have a fall and creepy craft for you and a little gift giving idea. If you like to give, like in our family, I don't buy salad dressing, I make it, and I always use vinegar and good olive oil and crack some herbs and spices in there, and my family loves that. So if you want to give a nice bottle of red wine vinegar to anyone, it's just a beautiful bottle, and we're going to hang a tag on there, and that's a fun way to give a gift. And you could also, you know, include that with other things, but to hang it just right, at least on this bottle, you might want to play around with the hole a little bit. I used a 2-inch. Now I only had a 2-inch and a scallop right now, so that's what I'm going to use. I have some old olive cardstock that is really super cool against the sort of blood red red wine vinegar. That's where that idea came from. And I'm going to go ahead and just punch right at the top here, and it's going to be kind of like a hang tag. You could save this for something else, and that way it's kind of just the right, as you can, maybe you can't because I don't have it in the frame, it's just the right size there, I think, once we get everything hanging on there. And I am going to go ahead and curve the corners here later, but I have here a width of 3 and about 3 3/4, and then my length is about 7 3/4, but according to your bottle you might have to adjust that if you have a shorter or whatever bottle, but you know, for me, I think I'm comfortable doing that, making that kind of my label there. And first, before we go bending that to fit, we're going to make our own pattern paper, because that's what I love to do. And I'm going to use, since we are giving it to Mom, we're going to use a couple stamp sets here. I'm going to use Flower Patch, and I'm going to use that, and I am going to use thoughtful banners, and we're going to say I love you, Mum. Cookie Cutter Halloween, we're going to use the mum-y. Get it? Mum, I love you, Mum, with the mummy. Okay, I know, a little bit corny, but whatever. Okay, so first we're going to get started with our stamping. I'm going to go ahead and use Always Artichoke, and I'm going to use this big flower here. So we're going to kind of make it feminine with our sort of creepiness. Okay, feminine creepy. Of course, you could use other stamps and make it masculine creepy, and give it to Dad. He likes his vinegar and olive oil. Okay, and so we're going to give it a second to sink in. All right, and then we're just going to kind of keep doing that until we have a nice little pattern here. All around, just like that. Got ink all, I always have. I probably always smell like garlic because I use garlic a lot, and I always have ink on my fingers. That's how you'll know it's me when you find me in the ditch somewhere. Okay, so we did that. I think I'm going to add a little something in the middle. I'm going to use that tree branch I had out earlier. I had it out for something else, but I think I'm going to like that combination there. Of course, this is coming out slightly darker, this Always Artichoke, because obviously we're on this green paper, but I like it. It's kind of a tone-on-tone sort of look. Okay? His bandages are white, but we're going to also mimic that Always Artichoke, or what did I call it? Yeah, Always Artichoke. Before I stamp, let's see which way my thing goes here, because I'm going to go like this. So I kind of want to stamp him this way, toward the bottom of the paper. That way we can get our stamp in there, or our punch in there appropriately. Oh, he's so cute. Alright. Super cute. I like giving food gifts at Christmas time. I feel like, I mean, it's not that I never buy, you know, ties and things for people, but I feel like, you know, everybody needs to eat. So you're kind of helping them out in that way, but you're also maybe giving them something a little fancier that maybe they wouldn't have bought for themselves, which is always fun. A little stiff there. This is thicker white paper. You know, so it's nice to give people a little treat. It's almost like they're going out to eat, you know, or you could, you know, do a gift card type idea. Okay. So like that, and actually I'm going to keep this white. I just like that against the green. That looks really cute. Stamp set. I was pressing a little too hard. Like that. Where's I love you? Make sure it fits. What's nice about these is you can kind of line them up. And Mum, of course, is very short. Where are you, Mum? There you are. Polymer stamps is you can kind of bend them to suit. Okay, so, you know, actually this one's kind of short, so it might just go ahead and fit all in there. But, you know, you could curve it slightly to follow the curve of the banner. I love stamping. It's like therapeutic. It's like chopping vegetables to me. I love to chop vegetables. Everybody else is like, oh, I gotta chop. At church, I'm like, whoa, 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 chopping, because I don't know. It's just, it's one of those tedious tasks that kind of, yeah, slightly crooked there. You'll do a better job. It's one of those tedious tasks, though, that kind of, you can kind of think while you're doing it and think about what you need to do. And yet you're doing something useful at the same time, and so I like efficiency. So I like, yeah, anyway, I don't know why I told you all that, but anyway, so I love you, Mom. We're going to go ahead and get our double banner punch-a-do here. If you don't have this, you could certainly use whatever banners you have or stamp sets, customize it however you like. This is just what I kind of like, so I didn't do the best punch job on that. So I'm also needing my corner rounder. And you certainly don't have to save this for Christmas time or whatever, or birthdays. You can surprise people with a gift when they're least expecting it. Isn't that fun? Kind of give people a gift. Okay. It doesn't have to be expensive, you know. So we've got our thing there. And we're going to kind of shape it like that. And we'll give it some help with a glue dot there to keep, you know, the bottom here from poking out. But before we do, I'm going to kind of take a look-see here. Again, the color combo, you can do whatever you want if you don't like this. I just like the green against the dark red there. And it kind of goes with the whole creepy thing because it's red, and yeah, I don't know. In my brain it makes sense anyway. Hopefully it makes sense to you. I know sometimes some of you comment, you're like, you're so funny. You're like, I don't quite know where you were going. But then I figured it out. Well, you know, sometimes I don't know where I'm going either. And thank you, by the way, for all the comments and things. Thank you so much for your kindness. We definitely need that in our world today, and I super appreciate it. You guys are so attentive and kind, and that is very encouraging. You know, there we go. And then we can just use some adhesive. Again, just a little glue dot. I think will do it. Just kind of on the bottom here. Like right here is kind of where I put it. I'll tip this sideways so you can see that. And then you just kind of line up with the label there. I've got the vinegar label. And then like that. And then that is kind of cute. Now if that's too big for you or your bottle's smaller, just adjust. It's no biggie. It's just cutting paper and putting a hole in it. So it's not, you know, I think I might round these corners though. What do you think? I think we should. I'm just going to pop that back off real quick. All right. Look at that. What a fun way. I love you, Mom. With the mummy. This is just a fun way to get a gift, right? You can't get that in the store. We made our own pattern paper. We made it elegant and yet mummy-like at the same time. We've got our delicious red wine vinegar to make some very tasty. It's very, very tasty vinaigrettes on our own. Red wine vinegar is very, very versatile. If I only had to buy one vinegar, this is the vinegar. I would just buy red wine vinegar. Anyway, I really like how that turned out. Super fun. Alright guys, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you like creepy craft gifts, and we are in the definite gift giving season. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new here, and thank you so much for your time. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. Yeah, and thanks so much. If you made your own version, you could post a picture of that as well. That would be fun. And anyway, have a great day.